Alright guys, BLM here back with more Mass Effect 3. It is Monday morning. It is, it's already, well, when I say morning, I say that very loosely considering it's 11:50, but either way, I plan on playing a couple hours here. What are we doing? Oh yeah, I think we're going to Citadel to do the Aria mission, right? Yeah, we just finished the Leviathan DLC, which was pretty good. I was actually, pretty happy with how that played out. And now we are going to do this Aria mission on the Citadel, and afterwards we'll figure out what other side stuff we have to do.
Are you Bray?
The great commander.
So is this us trying to take back Omega?
Save me. Just take me to Aria.
Follow me.
Because I really, like, so essentially before I started recording this, I was eating breakfast, but also I was, like, watching, I was, like, scrolling through YouTube, and like, recently I've just been getting really nostalgic over game collecting. Or, like, I think the first thing that got me, like, thinking about it again was, Pete Dorr, who was one of my favorite YouTubers when I was a kid. Like, he's a Twitch streamer now, and I started,
There are too many eyes and ears.
and, like, I've been following him on Twitch for a while, but, I checked out one of his streams recently, and it got me to go back to the stream that I remember watching like a year ago, where like he revisited a whole bunch of old YouTubers, and through that kind of made me go look at these old YouTubers and look at their old videos. And I watched Pete Dorr's old collection video. I watched TV and Lust, who was a channel I loved when I was a kid, and like just through that, it really made me get really nostalgic for game collecting again. I was just looking at the collection that I still have, which is still like, I don't know, like a half of what I used to have. If I mean, technically more, I believe half of what well, either way. Actually, that number's kind of inflated because it's PS4, because obviously PS4 is new, and I do own like over 200 PS4 games. But either way, but yeah, I mean, like, I've just been looking at the collection. It's like, one, there are still things I want to get rid of. I still have a shelf over to the side of things to get rid of. Actually, I technically have two shelves. But, well, not really two shelves. Like, one massive, like, not massive, one, like, half shelf, and then a shelf on another shelf that actually has some games on it. But anyway, that's stuff I want to get rid of. But even just looking at the actual collection itself, the stuff that I considered games that I'm going to keep, there's still stuff there that I probably will get rid of. Like, I think some that comes from, like, again, like, when I was game collecting, I do feel like a lot of it was, like, I try to play up how much I was into retro games, even though I was into retro games. That's why I collected to begin with. But I do think there's certain games that I would, like, play up that, like, oh, I'm really into this game, when it's like, really? It's like, am I, though? That's fine. And, like, I think at this point, like, I don't feel the need to really keep something. Like, I'm looking at the collection right now. Why the fuck do I have Scarface for Xbox? I have no reason to own that. I have no reason to own the Medal of Honor games for Xbox. I have no reason to own, I don't know, the Xbox is the one that's, like, immediate in view right now, so, like, that's kind of the main thing. But, like, still, it's like, there's definitely games that I don't feel like I need anymore, even out of the ones that are in the collection.
My crew are professionals.
Convenient.
Let's just say, I want you all to myself.
Yeah, I never did this mission. This is pretty cool. We go on a mission with Aria.
Bray will provide coordinates to my fleet. Oh, and while we're still in the Citadel, please be discreet.
The fleet is hidden in this system. Signal me when you're on your way. Aria and I will meet you on the command ship.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait to see what all the fuss is about.
there's things that I want to get rid of, and there's things I still want. Like, I was rewatching TV and Lust, the 2013 game room, and just, like, through looking at its collection, like, there's still a lot of games I don't own that I would like to get. Not even things that are expensive either. Like, things that are, like, I don't know what the fuck is she doing? I don't know how expensive they are anymore because I haven't been keeping up with game prices, but, like, I would guess that are, like, $10 to $15. Like, things that, like, are relatively cheap for me nowadays. Again, like, it's funny because, like, when I was a kid, I would never spend $10 to $15 on a retro game yet, and this spot that I'm at now, it's like I have the money to. Like, who fucking cares? It's $10 or $15. Especially if it's a game that I want. Like, something like, again, I don't know video game prices, so, like, I don't know how much, like, something like Binary Domain is for PS3 or 360. I don't know how much that game goes for anymore, but, like, I would assume, like, within that range. I'm just gonna confirm, I don't care. Oh wait, Aria is there? Okay, I forgot what we're doing this with Aria. Whatever.
We're outshipped 4-1, and most of our vessels are transports with limited firepower.
And like even looking at my PS4 collection though, there's some bloat in that. I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of it just yet, just because like PS4 is kind of the system I am still playing and everything. And like there's still something like Starlink, something like SteamWorld Dig 2, something like Warrior All Stars. Like there's games on there that like, am I ever gonna really play them? I don't know, but I'm not gonna get rid of them just yet.
The assault's been planned for weeks, Shepard. For now, just sit
But
back.
also, like, I think when it comes to the YouTube channel, my other channel, the Marine Review, the main channel, I think when, like, looking at that channel, it's like, I feel like I want to own all the games I talk about on that channel. Like, I feel like the fact that I don't own Omnicron, like, I do, but, like, I own on Steam, like, that doesn't really count. Like, I want to, like, I feel like I want to get the Dreamcast version of that. And it's like, it's not even that expensive, I don't believe. Actually, maybe it is. Actually, now I think about it, I think it did go up in price. But it's like, I feel like that's something I would like to get. I would like to get a physical copy of Indigo Prophecy, which I don't own. A physical copy of, I don't remember. But either way, like, games like that, games I've talked about, that for some reason I don't own physically.
How did you get the captain to say that?
The hard way.
Okay, never mind. Omnicron's actually expensive. I didn't realize it was that expensive. But either way, it's $50. Why the fuck is Omnicron 50? On PC, you can get it for like less than 15. But...
Get as close as you can.
Fire!
Asura's Wrath is a game I really want to get to, but I know that's expensive.
Signal the fleet through the relay.
How much is Binary Domain? Again, I can't imagine it. Really? Is it really? Okay, I guess it is in the 20s. That's annoying.
We're through. Head straight for the station.
Yeah, like between 20 and 30. I didn't realize it was that
Should
much.
be interesting. Put him through.
You can get a new copy though for 33.
Aria, I knew this had to be you. You'll never make it. Call it off now.
You're barking up the wrong tree, General. But maybe you can convince my partner.
Commander Shepard, I've heard great things about you.
Is this a DLC? Now that I think about it, I think it is, isn't it? Asura's Wrath is like $100. It's like, fuck me, man.
A pity you left, Cerberus. We all sabotage ourselves.
Actually, I do want to look this up. How much is Go-Go Hypergrind going for? Because I do own it, and like I'm not gonna get rid of it, but like from my understanding, it's really expensive now. Yeah, what the fuck? It's like $400, $500 at this point. That's insane. It's a great game though. It's like I have no intention of selling it, but still, like that's insane that it goes for that much money.
He sounds pretty confident.
You know, I'm gonna look up all the Mass Effect 3 DLCs because I actually don't remember what is DLC and what isn't. I have a feeling this is DLC. This definitely feels like DLC.
End transmission. That went well. Set preset course. We're ramming the station. Everyone brace for impact.
What?
Omega's kinetic barrier will stop my ships from landing. I equipped this cruiser with disruptors to take it out on impact. Don't worry. We'll probably survive the crash.
Let's see. So you have From Ashes. Which that's where you get Javik, right? Or Jarvik, whatever his name is.
We can make it.
Aria, don't be stupid. Sound the evac.
Leviathan. Yeah, Omega. Okay, so that's what this is. This is the Omega DLC. That makes sense. Citadel, and then Genesis 2. Okay. So really, there's 3 major DLCs. You obviously already done Leviathan. This is Omega, and then we have Citadel, which I believe that's like an endgame thing. It's like a farewell to all the other characters. Oh no, and From Ashes. I forgot. What is From Ashes? Oh, is that Prothean mission? Oh, that's the Eden Prime? Why is that listed as a priority thing, though? Yeah, I guess it must be that Eden Prime thing. So how long is this DLC? So how long can it really be?
Hope the other escape pods made it.
Alright, what's our target?
Need to hit the defense system station. Shut down Omega's outer defenses so my ships can land. If we don't, they'll be blown to bits like we were.
Got it.
Yeah, so Citadel is like mostly a thing just to eat for you. Like, it's essentially a farewell to a lot of the side characters. Actually, I still don't own Walking Dead Telltale for PS4. That's something I should probably own at this point. I'm sure that's not even that. Like, I'm sure that's pretty, like, relatively cheap. Oh yeah, I want to get, Remember Me on PS3. That I do believe is still relatively cheap. Like, I believe that should be around $15. Yes. Okay, yeah, you can easily get that $15 easy. Yeah, you can get it $11. Yeah, so that, to be honest, I might just buy that now. Like,
I'll believe it when I see it.
I can be a team player.
because there's like a couple games like that for that ideally would like to get for videos. Yakuza Dead Souls is one of those, but it's like Yakuza Dead Souls is expensive. I mean, expensive for what it is, I should say. It's like $30, which is like not, I mean, like, or $40, I mean, which is like expensive, but like not like I wouldn't be unwilling to pay it. The problem is that's a shit game. Like, if it was actually a good game, then like fine, but it's like it's a shit game, so it's like, am I really gonna spend that much for a shit game? Yeah, then like there's like the Sasuke video games I would like to get. There's a lot of like little things I would like to get, like. Again, at the time I didn't have the money to buy these things, but like now I do, so I'm obviously more willing to buy these things. And even now, it's not like I'm rich or anything. I'm definitely not, but I at least have more expendable money. Like, I can't like go out and spend like hundreds of dollars per game or anything. I mean, theoretically I can, it's just that it wouldn't be great. But, yeah, it's like, I definitely think, like, spending, like, 10 to 15 bucks, like, a couple times a month on some retro games, I don't think that's, like, the worst thing in the world. And, like, obviously, like, I'm at the point now where I'm not really willing to go out to yard sales and pawn shops and all that sort of stuff, because I just don't have the time for it anymore. But, like, to just, like, buy a $10 game on eBay or something, like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, that's definitely doable.
Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
Dang, I've been wanting to, like, I probably should go to, ooh, we got the trophy. I probably should go to, some of the retro game stores around me. Fuck, I thought that made it. I just got the trophy already, so I don't know why I'm even bothering to do this again. Whatever. That was just the wrong way. Yeah. Game. Actually, I just want to see, what is the mission? Okay, so this is the Omega mission. Interesting. So what happens to the stuff on, to those other random missions on, whatever.
Ground team, report in. Gray, you there?
Yeah, like, Remember Me is definitely something I'll probably just end up buying.
Rally them to you, then head for the rendezvous hangar. Start prepping for our ships to land. Let's hustle. Every minute, more of my ships get obliterated out there.
Wow, I actually hit that. I didn't think I would.
Getting close. Those cannons have to be stopped. The next area needs to be repressurized. Initiating.
Where are they? Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like little loose end things that I'm missing. There's also some major loose ends that like I'm missing that I'm probably not gonna be like. I mean, there's like like Zelda game, like the N64 Zelda games. Like I'm not gonna spend that much money on those. The Mario Party games again, like probably not gonna spend that much money. But there's like some like random loose ends, like some like binary domain and stuff like that that I would like to get at some point. I still would like to get physical copies of all the Telltale games too. Which I mean, I own most of them, but like I would like to get like Game of Thrones. I don't own. I would like to get like Walking Dead Telltale Season 1. Actually, I don't own Final Season either. Actually, to be honest, I might as well just get the Telltale collection at some point.
One of our pods.
Press on.
Lost 2 more transports. Can't keep up evasive maneuvers much longer.
We're right outside the defense station. Hold tight.
It's funny to me though that Go-Go Hyperground is now my most expensive game in the collection. Like it has no reason being $500. It is a great game though. I really do love it. Like essentially, it's like Tony Hawk, but then it's like has like some wacky things. Like it's like a cartoony version of Tony Hawk.
Clear. Get to the controls.
Okay. I still would like how much are Vitas at this point? I would like to get a Vita actually. I feel like there's a few games on the Vita that I don't own that I would like to get. Maybe a little bit higher now. I would like. It's like 180 to 200.
Bray, come in. Status.
How much is a Sega Saturn? So I still don't own a Sega Saturn.
Need them open now. My birds are coming in. Prep for reception.
What exactly is this rendezvous point?
That's where we're headed. It's a bunker I established on D-Deck for my
100.
sensitive operations.
And there's one for 70. Oh wait, that's bid though. Okay. Yeah, so around 150 is like.
Support munitions. You'll see.
That's a bit higher than I would like. Panzer Dragoon is $130 now. That's insane. Anyway, I would like a Sega Saturn ideally, but it's like I don't know if I'm probably not willing to spend that much money though on it. I still don't own Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. Not that that's like a game that is like anything I'm too apt to buy, but yeah, I mean you can get that for it's like $12. Yeah, look around there.
There's a good chance the General knows where we're going.
Then no time for
I was like, I just want to get it for like completion's sake. I have all these Tony Hawk games.
Great. Stay sharp. You might get visitors.
Because I own every Tony Hawk game, right? I own every main series game except for 5, I believe.
Take the far exit. I've locked down the way we came.
So I own 1, 2, 3, 4. I own Underground, Underground 2, American Wasteland, Project 8, Proving Ground. Ride Shred. So I believe 5 is the only one after that, right? I feel like in general, like there's just like random Tony Hawk games that I would like to get. Do I have Downhill Jam?
We're causing a stir. Good.
I don't. Interesting. I thought I did. Yeah, there's like random things like that. I feel like I should own by now. And I feel like I'm gonna... I think I'm going to do it. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should just like try to see if I can go to a local game store and see if they have it there.
Feels good to let loose.
Because I feel like it would be interesting to go to a game store now, because I haven't been to one in probably like, what, like 2 years? And like now, obviously, my priorities are very different from what they used to be.
The Omega skyline. Now
And also, I just, in general, have more money to spend. Like, I'm not fucking broke. I do, for 2 years ago, I wasn't broke either, but like, I still think I was like, kind of not willing to put money into the collection and everything. Well, like now I feel like I'm more willing to. Oh shit, what? What? How did that not hit him? Yeah, I don't dislike Cooper games, do I?
Let's move.
Or do I? No, I think I own 1 and 2. Yeah, I don't own 3. By the way, I mean, I think like buying the PS3 collection would be nice.
I know that's
Looks like a gang tag.
the Talons. They used to deface my property too.
Do I own Soul Calibur? I don't think I own Soul Calibur on Dreamcast.
All Cerberus personnel report to stations.
So guys, I probably should make a list of like all the games that I want to get.
The Talon symbol again.
Could be evidence of a resistance.
Might be useful.
One of my soldiers by the... What the hell is he doing?
Is Blue Stinger like a $30 game now? That's kind of funny. So that's like one of the most common Dreamcast games.
Max, take them out!
Those mechs are coming through the force field.
What? There we go. Wait, did I miss that shot
Still,
then?
you piece of shit.
Yeah, because that shot kills him, so I must have missed. How did I miss that shot? Okay. Ah, shit.
Bastards are fast.
These mechs are tough.
Need to check out that force field.
How do we take this down?
Over here, Shepard. Poor idiot. Something tells me these force fields are going to be a problem.
Are we blocked?
Not this time. Come here.
Actually, Kinko Banzuki games are more expensive than they used to be, but you can still get like $15 or so. $20, yeah. You can get them still for pretty cheap. I'm probably going to end up trying to buy them. Where's she?
What are you doing?
Letting you in on a secret. Down the ladder.
I forgot PS1 games are region locked, right? So there's not that much for a reason to own it outside just for owning its sake.
Who's there?
But yeah, I kind of want to own it for owner's sake.
Spirits, look who's back.
Irene.
Arya Taloke.
Yes, because I definitely know who this is.
Irene. What the hell are you doing?
Like, why to act like as if I should know who this is?
Just trying to stay alive. If it wasn't for these tunnels.
My.
But yeah, like a lot of the PS1 games are really fucking cheap.
If you hadn't,
Oh, I would love to get this, the GBA game. I played a lot of the GBA game, but it's like $27. It's a little bit higher than I would
Give
like.
us easily. I guess you're a good friend.
I don't know. Are we, Arya?
Of course, the one that I own, complete in box, is like the cheapest one.
Military, we way back. I've got a lot of questions, but they'll have to wait. Follow us.
Oh no, I'm such a fucking idiot. I keep on thinking of Assassin's Creed lines.
Ready to put that gun to good use?
You have no idea how ready.
Oh, so she joins our group for a bit.
So why
Yeah,
are
there's
you back?
definitely
Mine,
Left something
some
behind.
things I want to get.
not something.
Oh. I like her design though. She looks cool.
Everything.
And what is that? It's another fucking rifle. How many fucking assault rifles are we getting in this game? So it's more weight-wise, less capacity, less fire. Why would I use this? This is like worse. Yeah, like I would love to own. I would just like to own all these like games for franchises that I'm really into. Like I don't own any of the Assassin's Creed DS games. How much are those? I feel like those are still like kind of more than I would like to pay for complete. Yeah, like $32 for Assassin's Creed 2 Discovery. It's not ideal. 27, 30 for Altair Chronicles. 30 again, yeah. I mean, it's like, it's more than I want. I don't really want to spend that much money on those.
What's the fleet status?
Even though I can still play them. Like, I mean, it's not like I can't play them, but
Keep the enemy out. Lock it down. Now.
like, it's not like I'll be buying it and like never having the chance of playing it. Like, I can technically play it. It's just that I'm probably not going to. Like, those I kind of want just for collection's sake.
Great. Why aren't the cannons online?
Trying to identify.
We'll flank the enemy. Get them off you.
Oh, I thought we had the sniper rifle.
Omega's mine.
Where are we at time-wise? I'm paying attention. We're at around 30 now.
Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
Oh, that was it. Oh, that was fucking weak. Yeah, I would be interested in seeing how game store prices are nowadays, considering how, obviously video game prices have inflated. So, like, again, like, I'm sure they've gone up too, right? So it's kind of funny how, like, again, like $5 for me for a game back then was like a lot. Like not a lot, but like was like the max I was willing to pay. While like $5 now is like, I'm good. I can spend $5 on like any game that I have any interest in.
There's a Cerberus engineer in here hacking the cannons, keeping them offline.
We'll find him. Incoming!
The cover my shield, right? Is this what we need to destroy? Nope, not really. That guy just spawned out of nowhere, by the way. That's funny.
Find that engineer.
Got him.
Cannons initializing.
Man, there's a lot of games that I would like to buy. What the fuck? Why are these just spawning out of nowhere?
Focus on the Atlas.
Oh, that only did like one thing of damage? Well, that's lovely. Yeah, I don't own KOTOR 2. It's not a weird one. I don't own Prince of Persia for whatever fuck that game's Forgotten Sands. And there's a lot of like little loose ends I would like to get around to picking up. I just imagine if an Xbox One, if I can get an Xbox One for relatively cheap, I think I might end up buying one. He's like, I don't really want to get a Series X, but like, I do feel like there's, like, I want to spend $500 on a Series X, but I feel like if I can get an Xbox One for like, relatively cheap. Like if Black Friday, Xbox One is like $150, which it won't be, but if it is, I would buy it.
Nice guns.
They'll keep the General's forces at bay for a while.
So at least that way I can like play a lot of,
Bunker team, retract
one, you can
the
play a
range.
lot of the Game Pass game. You can still do Game Pass for the majority of, again, like moving forward, there's going to be some games that you can't, but at least as of right now, you can't. But then at that point, it's like, should I just get a Series X? I don't know. Because like I do want to like when like Outer Worlds 2 and stuff like that comes out, it's like I would want to play them on Series X. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, what else don't I own right now? Soul Calibur 1.
We're in, lock it down.
Which I'm sure that's like 20 or 30. Yeah, 30-ish.
Arya, I know this place is built like a fortress, but is it safe now that the General's clued in?
Yeah, I feel like a sitting duck here.
I have no intention of sitting around, and you both should know I assume nothing.
Um,
And on that front, Nyreen, you left Omega fairly angry with me. I wasn't aware you'd returned. Explain yourself.
The truth is, I never left. In fact, I went to great lengths to keep from you.
so we'll end at the end, like next time we get in the gameplay.
I just couldn't leave. Considering all this, I wish I had.
What am I missing, Platinum Games wise?
Nyreen has military training. We can put her to good use.
I think Bayonetta 2, but it's like obviously I don't really have a way to play that though.
Nyreen never approved of Omega's, what did you call it? Moral bankruptcy?
Get a new copy for like $30, but again, like how am I gonna play it
Very
though?
willing to liberate this station.
I'm ready,
Your
willing,
combat
and
skills
able.
seem a little rusty, but you're still a good shot. See my duty officer.
I own Infinite Space, but I believe that's like that was at least expensive back in the day, so it's like I would assume it's more expensive now.
Right.
I've played it, but I don't own it. Oh no, you can get it for like game cartridge only $20. Okay, but even then, like that's not that bad.
Fast. I'm
Oh, it looks like $100 for a complete copy, but some Japanese copy for 40.
If you think I'm gonna let you carve a bloody path through this campaign, you're sadly mistaken.
And if you think you're going to change me, well, you're welcome to try. Once up and running, this bunker will provide recon and secret access to much of the station. I'd appreciate it if you would quickly eyeball operations, see that things are setting up smoothly.
I would like to get more box games and everything too.
Checking in on my forces. I need to know how many survived the assault before I can plan the attack. It won't take long. Join me at the command console when you're ready.
You get the box for Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Soul for $12. It's not bad. Like, I should have the cart already, right? Like, I wouldn't be opposed to buying that, actually. Do I have the cart? That's some of the Enders. That's Zapper. Why do I own Zapper? I mean, it's not a bad game, but still, it's like, why do I own Zapper? Yes, I do own the cart, so I think I might actually buy that. Excuse me. Yeah, next episode we'll continue on. For now, thank you for watching.